Alright, and now here's the secret. Alright, and now here's the secret. First, all we need to do is open up Roblox Studio, and I'm in a base template, so I'm going to build a stage. And I'll leave a link to for the magic box. And I'm going to name this one to Door. And name this part to Stage. And this one to Curse. And alright, now that we've got our state, let me select these two, group as a model, rename it to Magic Show Stage. And we can drag these inside of the stage. Next, we need to make a folder and replicate storage for Beetlejuice NPC. So I'm going to click on the plus, add folder, rename it to Beetlejuice NPC. And we'll need to make a folder and workspace for where we put Beetlejuice. Model. Alright. Next, we need to make a rig. So I'm going to click on Avatar, Character, and I'm going to do a Mesh Avatar. And I'm going to rename this rig to Beetlejuice And then in the toolbox, look up our 15 animation. So that way we can see them animate. And it's a default R15 animation. And we'll drag it under the Beetlejuice. Delete that one. And we can change its body colors. Color them white. And we can change the face image. So I'm going to go to the toolbox, decals, and look up Beetlejuice face. Actually, we're going to have to go into catalog. So we're going to go to marketplace. Oops, I don't think you guys need to see all of my private messages. And we're going to go to clothing and then do classic pants, fly, and then type in Beetlejuice. I'm going to select this one. On top of the web, just copy the number ID of the pants, copy, and then go back to Studio. And on Beetlejuice, we're going to add a pant and a shirt. And then in pants, see where it says template, paste in the ID, and it'll pop up the pants. Now we need to do the same thing for the shirt, so we're going to go back into Roblox catalog, and do classic shirts. Select this shirt, copy the ID, go back to Studio, and paste this shirt ID where it says template. Next, we need to do the face. So go to plugins, catalog, and as you can see, it is updated. Or do catalog. And now we go to catalog, and then I'm going to go to accessories, head, apply, and then we just got to find the Beetlejuice. Actually, heads. Oh yeah, we need to get his hair. Copy the ID right here. Copy Roblox Studio. Paste this here and say import. And there's the cow login. And then accessory, drag it to Beetlejuice. And you can see he's got his hair, but now we need to do the face. So I'm going to go back to Kellogg and I'm going to go ahead. Actually, we don't want Goblin. Okay. How about accessories, face? See if we can find any Beetlejuice faces. Copy the ID. Go back to Studio. Paste it here. And then delete the catalog import tool. Oh yeah, I got undo and then drag the accessory to Beetlejuice. Just like that. And now we can delete the catalog import tool. And we're going to drag our Beetlejuice rig inside of here. And then we'll drag our Beetlejuice into replicated storage. Now, the secret part is in the code. Alright, so I'm going to go to server script service, insert a folder, rename it to script. I'm going to make a script and there are some variables we'll need to make. So we'll start with local Beetlejuice. Actually, we'll need to do replicated storage equals to game get service replicated storage and then local players equals game get service players. And then we'll make our folder variables in our NPC Beetlejuice. So we'll type in Beetlejuice NPC equals the replicated storage dot Beetlejuice NPC local Beetlejuice model equals the game get service workspace dot Beetlejuice model. Now, and we're going to use chat service in our Beetlejuice program. So local chat equals game get service chat. And now for the Beetlejuice NPC, so local Beetlejuice equals to Beetlejuice NPC dot Beetlejuice. All right. Now we need to script this in a way, and it's also simple and easy to do, and an easy magic trick that you can learn how to do at home. All right. So first of all, we're gonna do player added connect function player enter, and then player dot chatted connect function, and then mg, and now here's and this is easy to make. So we're going to do an if statement saying if msg equals to the string we're going to put in. So how many guys have you ever seen Beetlejuice, the new Beetlejuice movie? So there was a particular line in the movie that got me all inspired from, and it inspired me. So the particular line that inspired me is, if you say his name, he might 3 times, he might just come out. So, and we always, and the kids said, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. All right. So we're gonna make the message in our script say Beetlejuice 3 times. So I'll say Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Then we're gonna wait 3 seconds, and then Beetlejuice dot parent equals Beetlejuice model, and then we'll wait 20 seconds. Actually, we'll want to do 180. Or 120 seconds, and then we'll send Beetlejuice parent equals Beetlejuice NPC. Alright. Pretty much a basic script that you can use when coding your very own Beetlejuice Trick. Now, let's test. Before we test, I'll drag the spawn onto the stage. And we will finally need an admin. I'll leave a link to the admin I use in my description. And I've got, and the best one to use is HD admin. And I'm going to delete that. And yep, and you have to read this, and here's how to use it. And they say we recommend storing HD admin in script service. So yep, we can close out the script now. And I'm going to place HD admin in server script service. Alright, now we can go test. Hit play. And then we'll say Beetools. Now, here's how to do the trick. First, tell your audience that you have another magic ghost and his name is Beetlejuice. And you can ask your audience if they ever seen a new Beetlejuice movie. And then you could say, all right. And then you'll probably want to show that your box is empty. So I'm going to select my Beetools. Actually, hit Alt, select the door, and drag it down to show that it's empty. And now, after you close it, in the game chat, type in Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Give it a few seconds, wait for it to load, then drag down, and as you can see here, you have made your very own Beetlejuice model appear in the box. Yep, by saying his name 3 times, you can make him appear in your game. How cool is that? I hope it gets thousands of views. And after the applause, cover the box back up so nobody sees him disappear, or otherwise it'll ruin the secret of the trick. Alright, that's my, and I'll X out of the test. Anyway, I hope you've learned something from this video, and I hope you have fun doing magic with that. Anyway, this is Gracie the Great. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Make sure to follow Gracie the Great Magic on Instagram, Gracie the Great Zero on X, Gracie